Now look into segment 31, refunds under customs. So in this, already we understood 26 when will come, 27 when will come. So therefore we will discuss it together. This is just a comparative table. So first, when 26 is applicable, whenever you are exporting the goods upon payment of customs duty and those exported goods are returned, either returned or rejected, then 26 will come into picture. 26A will come into picture when the imported goods after payment of customs duty is either exported, destroyed or abandoned. But very important point is that as they are not conforming to the specifications or defective, only if the imported goods are defective, section 26A will come, and 27 is normally when the customs duty is paid in excess. What is the time limit for application? In case of 26, first we are exporting the goods, pay duty, and upon re-import, so we need to make an application within 6 months from the date of import, okay, 6 months from the order for home consumption. Whereas in case of 26A also same, 6 months from the let export order, because only when you are exporting you will get the refund. So imported goods which are defectives, either export or destroyed or relinquish the title. Abandon means relinquish the title. So from that date within 6 months. 6 months from let export order date or destruction date or date of abandonment. In case of section 27, the time limit is not 6 months, the time limit will be 1 year from the relevant date, that is usually date of payment of customs duty. Then amount of refund, 100% of customs duty paid on export, here paid on import or export. Other points, if you see here, the goods should be imported within 1 year. So from the date of export it should be imported within 1 year and there is no further extension, and at the time of importation customs duty not payable. Whereas here goods must be exported, destroyed, abandoned within 30 days plus 3 months, that is this time from the actual clearance within 30 days plus extended 3 months, and it should not be used. So for used goods you will not get the benefit, and even duty drawback should not be claimed. If the duty drawback is claimed, already we got the benefit. So again we will not get 26A, and refund is subject to unjust enrichment. And then next one, section 27, customs duty is paid in excess. 1 year, all those things are fine. Refund amount should be equal to or more than 100. In GST it is 1000. Okay. In GST 1000. In GST it is 1000. Only when 1000 rupees or more is there, go for refund. Here customs 100 rupees or more. Here also refund subject to unjust enrichment, and 1 year time limit is not applicable in case of payment of duty under protest. In all these 3 cases we need to make application for refund, and once we make application for refund within 3 months, if they are not granting the refund, then interest will be payable by the government at the rate of 6% per annum for the period exceeding 3 months, and that is 27A. And there are some cases refund is not subject to unjust enrichment. Definitely this can be tested as a short note question. So if importer or exporter has not passed on the incidence of duty or interest to any other person, so we need to prove that we have not transferred the burden. If you prove that, so there is no problem. So importer or exporter has not passed on the incidence. Number 2, buyer who has borne the duty has not passed on the incidence of duty or interest to any other person. So buyer also can claim the refund. So in that case also same, they have not passed on the incidence. Or imports by individual for personal use, as they are only consuming, there is no question of transferring the burden. And export duty. So if you see in these 2 places, here I gave refund subject to unjust enrichment, here also refund subject to unjust enrichment. But for 26 there is no refund subject to unjust enrichment. So therefore in that case export refund 26, it will not be applicable. Then duty drawback of duty. So in case of duty drawback also we will not be getting unjust enrichment. And duty or interest borne by notified applicant. So they have given some notified applicants, if they are bearing, again no need to prove unjust enrichment. Finally, duty paid in excess by importer, and it is clearly evident in the bill of entry. So there is one case, that is a person has imported 200 units, but by mistake they paid customs duty for 400 units. Now clearly it is evident in the bill of entry that they have excess paid for 200 units. There is no possibility of recovering that from the recipient. Why there is no possibility of recovering it by the importer from the next person? Because what they can sell is only 200 units. Even though they paid customs duty for 400 units, they cannot recover that from the recipient or from the buyer, because what they have imported is literally 200 units. So due to that reason the possibility of recovery does not arise. So due to that reason, duty paid in excess by importer and it is clearly evident from the bill of entry, then also no need to prove unjust enrichment. These are the 7 cases. Somehow you need to remember that. Okay. So with this we completed customs.